This is the weather forecast video for Sunday, June the 5th, 2011. Let's take a look at the satellite image from last evening. You can see a complex of thunderstorms over the eastern Ohio Valley into the mid-Atlantic states, and some cloudiness over the southern plains, and some cloudiness over the west coast with an upper level low west of San Francisco. It's a watch warning map. From around 12:30 in the morning, you can see fairly quiet across the country, a few flood issues over the north, a winter storm watch over the southern and central Sierra Nevada range. Otherwise, it's fairly quiet. Here are some river gauges along the Missouri River. Here's at Sioux City, where the stage is just about a foot under flood stage. It's expected to go over flood stage later today. Here's BLAIR, Nebraska. This will be on the outside of Missouri Valley, where it's already above flood stage and is expected to continue rising toward the moderate flood stage by the end of this coming week. Here's the Missouri River at Omaha. You can see it's just above flood stage, expected to go a few feet higher by later in the week, up to near 32 feet. Here's PLATTSMOUth. This would be on the other side of about Glenwood. You can see it's been fairly steady. It's expected to stay that way and then slowly climb into moderate flood stage by Thursday and into Friday. Here's Nebraska City, which is on the other side of Fremont County, where the flood stage it's been above flood stage and it's expected to go higher by the end of the week. QPF chart shows very little, if any, precipitation over the next 5 days through Thursday evening at 7 o'clock. This includes some isolated rain that occurred last night, so upwards of almost nothing to half an inch possible. Here's the 0Z GFS Model Run at 1 p.m. today. You can see there's that upper level low over the west coast and another one south and east of New England with a bridge over the center part of the country. And with that pretty much keeps most of the stormy weather either along the far west coast, out over the Atlantic, and some scattered locations across the middle part of the country. Tomorrow you can see that upper level feature moves on to shore onto the west coast. Outside of a few showers possible over Wisconsin, Minnesota that may scrape into northeast Iowa, it should be quiet. Tuesday, that storm that's over the west coast moves up into the northern Rockies and northern plains, with a cold front setting up over the high plains, but it still should remain dry and fairly hot. By Wednesday, that low is now over northern Minnesota. There should be a trailing front moving into Iowa, and that could spark off a shower or storm Wednesday night into Thursday. Here's Thursday. You can see this model shows a complex of storms moving through, so some rain is possible. In fact, more enhanced chances of showers and storms on Thursday. And we head into Friday. The front is pretty much still in the same vicinity, with high pressure to the north where it's cooler, drier over the heat and humidity over the south, and we're in the battle zone, so showers and storms possible. This goes into next weekend, where we're still in the battleground between the cool, dry air and the hot, humid, summery weather, so storms will be still around. A week from today, Sunday, June the 12th, still fairly zonal across the country. The ridge is not as pronounced. There is a trough out over the west. At the surface, we're still in the battleground between the cool, dry air and the hot, humid air, so it could get fairly wet and active next weekend for any activities you may have. We move into Voodoo Country. Here's June the 17th. Zonal flow over the country with a bit of a cutoff feature over the eastern Great Lakes and an upper level feature over Canada. This could bring some more showers and storms with a cold front moving through. And at the end of the forecast period on June the 20th, trough over the western Great Lakes with a ridge setting up over the southwest and another over the southeast. And with that, we're going to be in the battleground between the cool, dry air and the hot, humid air. So that seems to be the key words: hot, humid air, cool, dry air. So thank you for tuning in to the weather forecast video. We'll have another one tomorrow.